Okay.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Let me
Can
fix
you
this
hear
a
me?
little bit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm wearing
Cool.
AirPods this time.
You are. Should I wear mine?
If you want. It's just I'm outside, so it's a little windy.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
What's up?
How
What's
are
up?
you?
I'm
How's
good.
your
I
day?
just, I literally I just ran out. I just finished a session.
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. It was little kids today. They were like grade, I want to say grade 4. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Kayla said, "Looking fit, my guy."
I know. Thank you. I'm trying. Gotta get back on the hills though. We gotta get to working out. What up, Kenji? So yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Before we get into your mobility routine, Ron, did you want to introduce yourself and
sure.
share a little bit what you about
Yeah,
what you do? Yeah.
yeah. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ron Rivera. I'm the founder of first Fifth Eye. So I started Fifth Eye as kind of like a passion project. I just love making basketball videos. I never really did anything. Wasn't really getting paid for like 2 years. I made videos. I didn't get paid once, but I just love doing it.
Nice.
And then I left for Michigan to work with an NBA trainer, be his video guy, and that was a lot of fun. Luckily, I came back before like the pandemic like really took on full force. I came back home and everything, so that was
Yeah.
lucky. But I ended up creating a new brand, and I don't know if anybody even knows this, but so CST, like that's the acronym, right? It's Creating Strong Ties. It actually started off like I want to say like 8 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, like right after high school, right before high school. So it was super cheesy. It was super basketball. It was called Charity Stripe Team,
Right.
right? So
Yeah.
that was more so like geared towards me and my brothers. Just something that I don't know. It meant a lot to me at the moment. And then like looking back, I'm like, this branding doesn't even make sense. Um, and as you get older, but then yeah. So creating strong ties. I guess the meaning behind it is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's just like being able to have a community around you. Because I realized when I was in Michigan, the guy that I was working with, he was super successful, but you only know him as that successful person. But being behind the scenes, I saw how many people it takes, how important a community is. And I felt like if I was able to bring that here in the basketball sphere and then with the podcast that we have releasing soon together, right? In the
Yeah.
podcast space, a lot of it was just making sure that, and I saw this on a quote literally 2 days ago, so it kind of fits perfect. But it was making sure that I could be that person that I didn't have when I was growing up, right?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I was always looking for a mentor. I was in the gym by myself. There was nobody really helping me. Same thing
Mhm.
with video editing. Like I tell everybody I graduated from YouTube University. I just learned everything myself. So if I
Yeah.
can be that person for somebody and like change one person's life, then hopefully they could feel that same way and do that to
Mhm.
do that for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So wholesome.
Thank you. Trying to
Yeah.
be.
Sweet. That's an
Yeah.
awesome introduction. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into what we're going to be doing together today?
Yeah. So um
Yeah.
I decided to do it outside
Okay.
because I wanted sorry. If
Oh, okay. I got you.
anybody can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you now. Yeah.
So if anybody plays ball, please don't get upset with me that I'm wearing my basketball shoes outside. I had to run outside. But I wanted to do it outside because I wanted to show everybody that you can do it anywhere, right? So
Okay.
all of us are
Nice.
always sitting. All of us are always on our computers, our laptops, on our phones, head down. Our hips get really, really tight, and
Yeah.
that's not normal. I'm sure when humanity first started, they weren't sitting on computers. You know what I mean? We're made to be
Yeah.
standing. We're made to be moving, and I started to realize that when I passed 25 and I woke up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to stand up right now. I'm really tired. So as you get older, you have to just watch your body more. And then these are just a couple exercises that will help, right?
Sweet. Do we still need bands?
Um, no, we don't need them. We're okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're good. Uh, quick shout out because he just hopped into the chat. But
Yeah.
Miko, so Miko Two Fit, right? a lot of the stuff that I do, he does as well. I don't label myself as a mobility trainer or anything of that sort. I'm a basketball trainer, but I was telling Erica, like, I'm not gonna go on IG Live and just start dribbling. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, we should do something where we could all do it
We could have
together.
like played horse together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'll start off something very simple. This is
Okay.
not necessarily for your back. This is for your tibia, right? So your tibia is oh that is no, your tibia is the front, the shins, right?
I was
So
joking.
so that's important because it's knee health, right? It's being able to like they call it bulletproof knees, just having really strong knees, and that equates to, like, everyday life. You're walking, you're sitting, you're running. You have nephews and nieces, I'm sure, or cousins that you want to play with, but you feel too old. You had too much pizza or something. Like you have to be
Yeah.
able to move proper. So we'll start off. If you have a wall, if you're joining us in this workout, all you need really is a wall, right? So I'm outside. Yep, yeah, you have a wall. I'm
Yeah.
outside. I will be over here. I'm gonna switch up the view so that you can see it from the side.
Okay.
So
Oh
yeah,
gosh. Okay. Already.
hopefully this is okay. Again, yo, I'm wearing ball shoes. It's gonna. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. So the only key thing here is your butt is the only thing touching the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so it's only your butt. Your back is off the wall. So if you look, my back is off the wall. My legs are off the wall. Now the key thing is when you are doing this, the further you are, the harder it is. So if you feel like you're already at a point in your life where your knees don't hurt, but you want to keep that same mobility and everything, you can go further. Um, if this is your first time doing it, you don't have to go that far. But all we're doing is we're lifting our toes towards our tibia while keeping our legs straight. So your knees aren't bent, your butt's on the wall, and you're lifting like this.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So Erica and I will do 50 together. If you're there right now, we'll do 50.
Five
Um,
zero.
50. Yeah. It's not hard, but it's not easy.
Okay, I'll show
But
my
it's
feet then.
okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
fine. Yep. The wall. Okay. And then we're just gonna do 50 times at your own pace.
Okay.
So a lot of this is uh, what I learned from this Instagrammer, like YouTube guy. His name is Knees Over Toes. So anything you see me doing, if you want more in-depth analysis and in-depth stuff on it, it's literally Knees Over Toes guy. I do this with my basketball players. I do this for myself. Um, I
And
had
what
a
does
lot of,
this do, Ron?
sorry.
What does it do again?
So
Strengthens your tibia?
it strengthens, yeah. So it prevents shin splints, and it allows you to strengthen this area with no impact on your knees. So right now your knees are working, but it's not working the same way it would if you were doing squats
Okay.
or lunges, right? So right now when you're doing this, right, another thing you can do is you can like hold it for a little bit longer, 2 seconds, bring it down, hold it,
Oh.
bring it down, right? So right now I'm at 40.
Oh, okay. I lost count,
It's
but
okay.
I'll.
We'll do 15 together. Ready?
Okay.
One, two, three, four. I'm just counting. Just we're counting on IG Live. No big deal. 10. Five more. Two, three,
I'm not
four.
gonna lie, this burns.
Yeah, it burns, right? So
Yeah.
that'll be the first one.
What are
The
shin splints is also a question we just got.
shin splints are it's like a shooting pain throughout the front of your leg, so over here. So you get it a lot if you're playing sports, or um, if you're playing sports. A lot of runners get it, so it's just a lot of
Oh.
stress in the tibialis area, right? So that's what that is. Um, This one is one of my favorite ones because my parents can do it, right? So if your parents, like my parents, if they work a job where they're always moving, right? The opposite of what I said. Oh, we need this for sitting. But if they're always moving, their body is always putting pressure on their knees.
Mm-hmm.
right? And I don't know about you, but my parents, they don't go outside, they don't run.
Yeah.
Like that's not something that parents do. Like they're working, they're cooking for everybody. So I told my parents when they're watching their soap operas, their Filipino shows, whatever it is, like
GMA.
yeah, like just find the wall, find the counter, put your butt on it, and then do that. You do 100 in under five. So it has to be under 5 minutes. The goal is 100 in under 5 minutes. So as soon as
Oh.
I'm done talking, we're gonna do 50 more, Erica. But uh,
Okay.
yeah. So as people that again, we're supposed to be moving, we're supposed to be active. The fact that we don't do it, we lose a lot of like our mobility. So this is good for your knees without really working your knees. Okay. So we'll do
Gotcha.
50 and I'll actually count. Um, Try to keep it in my head. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to just be counting on live, but yeah, especially up to 50. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go a little bit further for this one. Can you see? Yeah, I'll go a little bit further.
So the further you are, the more intense it is.
Yeah, and then the longer you hold it up, the more you'll feel it in your shins.
Okay.
Right. So if you want, you know what? We'll just do 20, but we'll hold for like 3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'll show my feet.
so I'll say up and then I'll say down.
Okay.
All right. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's three. Up, down, up, down. If you feel like your back, remember to keep your back off the wall because sometimes I do end
Right.
up going like this. So
Yeah,
try to
I
keep your back
realized
off the
that.
wall. Yeah.
So
Okay, so
what does that like if your back was on the wall, what would that change?
the intensity. So right now think about it like a almost like a seesaw, right? So you like a seesaw, you have this as the base, and then this is
Yeah.
the actual saw.
Uh-huh.
The further it is on the base, the harder it is for the one person to kind of bring it up. So if
All
we
right.
have a wider base, our whole back instead of just our butt, it makes it a little bit easier on our legs.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so right now we're at 6, so we got 14 more. So up, down, up, down, up, hold, down, 10, 10 more, up, down, up, down, up, hold, down, up. Yeah, so mine are kind of hurting right now. I
Yeah.
haven't done this in a couple of days. 14, this is
You
15
do
up.
this daily usually?
Yeah, try to do it daily. 5 more. One,
Okay.
up, down, up, down, up. It's so funny. People are passing me right now and they're just looking at me like I'm weird. So, 2 more. One, down, last one, up, hold it. We'll hold for a bit.
Oh.
Hold, 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 down. Good job. Good job, Erica. So,
Okay.
because I know how I'm supposed to be feeling. How do you feel?
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah. And it's weird, right? It's a like a sensation that you don't really like you're not used to feeling because
Yeah.
you
I
don't really
feel
work that muscle.
sometimes I feel it like on the treadmill I get or like on I've felt it before. Maybe like
Hmm.
walking really fast at work or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is also good too because if I were to ask you to give me like leg workouts, a lot of people would probably say lunges,
Mm.
squats, deadlifts, and all of
Yeah.
that works the back of your legs. You know what I mean? Or if you
Yeah.
could do calf raises, like you hold weights and then you raise up,
Yeah.
raise up. So it's always working the back, and we neglect the front of
The
our
other
legs,
side.
right?
True.
So
Yeah.
just like if you're working chest and you don't work back, like you're gonna look weird, right?
Yeah.
But this one isn't even about looking weird. It's like if you only work the back of your legs, that's how people get injured because they overload one thing when they're and the other side becomes um,
Weaker.
weaker, and then it starts compensating for the
Yeah.
lack of strength,
Yeah.
right? So that's one of my favorite ones. Usually I'll do
It's a
100.
simple one too.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do it literally like while I'm editing. Like instead of doing push-ups, I'll do that. Or if I'm cooking, it's a good
Hmm.
way for me to like time how long to cook pasta or something. Like I'm just on the wall just doing like 200.
Yeah.
But um,
Jeez.
yeah, so again, if you want to know more about that
Oh shit.
specific one,
Oh shit.
you good?
Yeah, I dropped my water and it went everywhere, but it's fine.
Damn, damn, that's bummy. But yeah. So if you want to know more about that specific workout,
Yeah.
you can he's on Instagram. His name is Knees Over Toes Guy.
Okay.
He's literally 40 years old. He's 40 years old and he can like windmill. He can like put it between his legs,
Like literally at
like
knees
dunking, like yeah, knees over
over toes.
toes. I don't even know his real name, and I feel bad. It's like Clarence or
I'll
something.
shout him out in the comments.
It's Clarence. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Knees
It's a
over
great.
toes guy.
Yeah, it's a great program. It's a funny name. It's easy to remember. But yeah, so this is another one. This is very popular with like people who do jump training, people who have a tight lower back, right?
Yeah,
So if you have a tight lower back, this will help open up that like this area. Ben Patrick. Yeah, his name isn't Clarence still. Yo, listen, bro, don't call me out. Yo, I showed you that guy. You're so rude, bro. Okay, so Erica, we're gonna if you have like if your mat, because this one might hurt a little bit for your knee,
Cool. Yeah, I have my map.
because it's your knee's gonna be on the floor.
Okay.
But same concept. So you're gonna put this part of your foot on the wall.
Okay.
So I'm here. I put this on the wall. Hold on,
up.
sorry.
I'm just gonna put a towel on the floor 1 second.
Yeah.
I spilled a lot. Okay. I'll just put it there. All right.
Okay, so you're gonna put your knee on the floor and your foot on the back on the wall. So
Okay.
my knee's on the floor. Hopefully you can see. Hold on.
And the foot on the wall. So like
this.
Maybe I'll change my angle so you can see if I'm doing it right too.
Yeah. Let me get this out too.
Just joking. I can't take this to many places. Actually, maybe this might be
There you go.
a
This
different.
is better. So this one is the opposite of the last one that we did, where if your foot is closer to the wall, or your knee, sorry, is closer to the wall, it'll be harder.
So
1 foot on the wall.
Oops.
Like
this.
Try to use the top of your foot
Oh, like that.
to hold the wall. So hold on, you can't really see mine.
So it's like this.
Yeah. So you should feel it along here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the closer your knee is.
I can feel it on my knee.
Yeah, the closer your knee is, the harder. But basically, you're like this. Yep. And then that right leg, yeah. So your right leg will be out, and then you sit back.
Hi,
So, like-
Alessandra.
Nice, Alessandra. I haven't seen you in a long time. Miss you. But so you sit back, and then you should feel it here, here, and here.
Okay.
You sit back, and you're feeling it in these areas, but it's also loosening up your lower back. This is usually a 2-minute hold, kind of long for right now, so we'll just do like 1 minute. But
okay.
yeah, so you hold this for 2 minutes. Again, it's good when you're, at home, you're working. You just, after sitting for so long, this will open up this whole area, and yeah. So right
it opens
now,
up like your hips.
your hips, yeah, and then like in turn, it'll open up like your lower back.
Oh.
Right? So right now, do you feel it like here on your foot?
No.
No, try to push back a little bit more. Yeah, push back a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can feel that.
There you go. So that tightness, and then you sit up. Yep, and then you sit up, and then we just hold it.
Okay.
So this is also like something I do a lot with basketball players because they do a lot of jumping, they do a lot of loading, right? And then if you want to make it harder, again, you don't put your hands on your knees. You can just go like this, keep yourself upright, and then another.
Why am I so off balance?
It's hard. It's actually hard.
It's actually hard. Why do you make it look easy?
I do it a lot, right? I do this. I do these workouts a lot. But if you want to make it a little bit more difficult,
it's actually hard.
You could add like a ball or like a little cue. I don't
The
have a see. There's kids.
tens.
There's kids here. I'm not on TikTok. I'm doing a live right now. Yeah. You don't need to go on IG. You can just watch me right here. Right? Yeah, that's real life. That's IRL. You didn't know? Okay. Um. So
Someone's asking what you're doing.
yeah, these little kids. They're outside playing ball. But yeah. So you hold it. I think we're
Uh-huh.
good. We can switch legs now.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
we
So
switch legs.
what do you do if you have bad knees?
You could make it. You could pull it further out. So if you have bad knees, you could put like a little cushion or a towel,
Yeah.
and then when you put it down, instead of forcing yourself to put your leg as close to the wall as possible, just wherever you're comfortable, right?
Okay.
And then start leaning back. Right. So I'm gonna try to go a
Kayla
little
said,
bit.
"LMAO the fans."
Yeah, I don't even know those kids though. That's the funny thing. They're literally just kids. They're just playing basketball outside. Okay, so same thing,
Uh-huh.
right? Keep it straight.
Yeah. Oh, Ron, I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you.
Becca.
Oh, okay. I can hear you
Can you
now.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the another way to make it more difficult is you
Uh-huh.
could put like a line on the floor. I'll just use this thing. See if you can see my feet. Yeah. So you can do slight raises on and off something. So it's to the side of it right now, and I'll
Uh-huh.
raise and then I'll go over, and then I'll raise
Oh!
and then I'll go over, right? So it's just a little bit of adding dynamics. It really starts working the front of your hips over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So even if you just right now, if you try, so take your hands off your knees and
Uh-huh.
then lift up your left leg
Lift up my left leg.
or like whatever leg. Is that your right
This
leg? I
leg?
don't know. Yeah.
Oh, my right. Okay, yeah, my right leg.
So
Lift
lift it
it
up.
up. Oh my god, wait, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Hold on,
So
hold on. I can't do
okay.
it.
So if I'm here, yeah, I just lift it up and you hold, and then you should squeeze and you'll feel it up here. So you lift it up, you
Oh my
hold, squeeze,
goodness.
lift it up, hold, squeeze. So the only thing is, I'm not gonna blame anybody if they don't do this. A lot of it is boring, you know, like a lot of it isn't fun. A
Yeah.
lot of your accessory muscles, like your hips, tendons, so your tibialis on your knees and everything,
Yeah.
those don't require you to move the way you normally would, right? So a lot of people see working out as lifting heavy or sweating a lot. This will hurt. This will make you sweat, but not in the same way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Nico
good.
said facts.
Yeah, so we're good. Oh, hold on. Let me just stand up. This hurts. Right. So hopefully your legs are feeling a little better.
Yeah.
Um, we'll just shake it out. Yeah. So is there? I mean, how did that make you feel
I
while
think
we
it was
cooled
a
down a
lot
little?
more challenging than I expected.
Hmm.
Especially like watching you do it, I'm like, oh, that shit looks easy. And then
Yeah.
I do it, I'm like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it's not. Even when you told me to lift my leg up,
Yeah.
which makes me connect with my body more and understand that I need to probably do these kind of exercises more often.
Yeah. Yeah. So another thing that I recommend if you're sitting at home a lot or at a desk, search up hockey workouts. Hockey workouts are really good,
Oh, what
right?
is
Because in
that?
hockey, so in hockey, a lot of it is like power coming from their hips. So
Oh,
they do a lot of really cool how do I explain it? Like stationary movement drills
mm-hmm.
where they'll be lying down and they'll be focusing on just their hips. I literally tried like two workouts the past like week, and like
Uh-huh.
my hips are still hurting. So I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but it's really really good. Like again, it's something that you can do at home. You don't even need any equipment.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody has throughout the past year and a half, throughout the pandemic, you know, wishes there was a gym or wishes that, yeah, gyms are back open or if they had a home gym. Um, not to say I'm better than anybody because I'm not, but you know, like I've gotten, I fell in love with like body weight stuff, right? So
Mm-hmm.
before coming back from Michigan, I was a little bit heavier than what you see me as now. I really couldn't play basketball the same way that I liked, couldn't train the same way that I would like to. So, kind of made a change. But then I was also thinking, I'm like, how am I supposed to make a change if I'm just at home?
Yeah.
You know, like how am I supposed to reach my fitness goals if I'm just at home? So a lot of the things that I do, I just wanted, or a lot of the workouts that I'm showing you right now and the last exercise, I just want people to see that if all you're looking for is being able to move, you can do it at home. You can do a lot of workouts at home. And if not, on Thursdays, Miko has a little boot camp, yeah. He does mobility too. He does it better than me. This is me like what I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm gonna keep plugging Miko because he's my boy. Used to be a two frost. So for the last one, this one might be a little difficult for people with like a little bit of knee pain.
Okay.
So there's levels to it. Erica, for you,
Mm-hmm.
instead of having your back towards the wall, we're gonna be parallel with the wall. So you can use it as assistance. So I'll
Okay.
do the same thing,
Okay.
right?
I'll look at what we're doing. I'll look
So
at
I'll
you.
hold, yeah. So I don't need the wall for this, but I'll just show it to you without the wall so I don't have to keep switching the camera.
Okay.
But a lunge is usually like this, correct? Like you're at a 90 degree, you're like
Yeah.
that. So with um, knee pain, a lot of it comes from, again, like jumping, running, um, even walking. One way to battle that on a day where you feel like you can do stuff with your knees, this is a good workout to do. It's, I think it's called the ATG split squat, I think.
Oh.
Miko, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called the ATG split squat. So instead of doing the what we're taught, which is to keep it 90, when you do squats,
Yeah.
90-degree angle, lunge,
Yeah.
your knees shouldn't go over your toes.
Yeah.
The guy's name is literally knees over toes, right? So the goal is if you need assistance, you can hold the wall this way, so hold the wall. But do you see this gap? It hurts my knee right now. The floor, there's rocks. Okay, so you see this gap right here?
Yeah.
The goal is to close that where like your hamstring can touch your calf.
So you're trying to go knee over toe?
Yeah. So
Oh.
this leg will be straight. I'll hold it out more. I mean, I'll go a little bit further back. So this leg will be straight, and this
Okay.
leg will be going over my toe. So this knee. So I'm here. This leg is straight, and then I'm just leaning over.
Oh.
So you can hold the wall.
Oh, that looks like a good stretch though.
Yeah, but this right here, try to close it. Right? So close it. You can put your hand inside as like a cue, and then you just go. So your knee shouldn't be on the floor. Hold on.
Wait, how do I do that?
So start off like this.
Oh!
Erica, you can go along with the wall. So you can go like this. So you can hold on to it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So like, ow. Sorry, I hit my foot on the bed.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, like that. Perfect. So in that position, you're gonna raise your back leg off the ground,
Oh.
and then you're gonna lean
Like
forward.
with my foot?
Yep, perfect, like that.
Oh.
Right, and then you could use the wall to hold it, but
Yeah.
that gap here, put your hand there in this little area, and then you should try and close it. You should try and close it.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
Wow,
couple things. If you can't do it, if you're doing this with us and you can't do it, use a wall. Myself, I can't even keep my heel down. So the goal is to be able to keep your heel down and then do it with weights. Right now, I can't even do it with my heel down. So
Okay.
if your heel goes up, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
If you need assistance on the wall, it's okay. We're gonna do 7. We'll do 2 sets on each leg of 7. So what it looks like
Okay.
is you're here, okay, and then you come up.
Oh.
You go down, and then you come up, and then you stretch. All right? So we'll do 7.
Oh shit. Okay.
If you don't want to go up, actually, we'll make it easier. If you don't want to go up, we'll go here, and then we'll rock back, and then we'll go back.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Okay? So we'll do 7
Okay.
together.
I'm so dramatic. Sorry.
Okay. 1, up, 2, hold, up, 3, 4, You dying right now? 5.
I'm just
Push over.
laughing. Sorry, I'm just laughing the whole time.
7. Oh, 6. Wow, I don't even know how to count.
Yo, I was so
You made me
hungover this
nervous, yo.
morning.
You
Now
made me
I'm
nervous.
awake.
You made me nervous. One more. 7. Okay. Next leg. I have a game right after this, so this is kind of a good warm up.
Oh, that's good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. About to go off and score like 0 points. It's gonna be sick. So I always make the joke because my friend like they're always like, "Oh, you should play with us again." And I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm just trying to make memories with my friends.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't really play like that anymore. I just train a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go again. So 7, up, and then we're gonna push forward, up, back down, 2, up, 3, up, 4,
Yo.
up, 5, up, 6, last one, up, 7.
I
Oh,
sound
my
like a
leg.
crazy person.
Yeah,
That
so
was good.
yeah. You want to do one more set?
Of that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So that one, obviously, you'll feel a lot more in your knees. I'm sure you do,
Yeah.
but it's a good one to do on like leg day or
I do like that
whatever.
one. It's
Yeah,
a
so
good
like
stretch.
exactly, you feel it right
Yeah.
away. And this is just my own like testimony,
Mhm.
but um, I always had so my left leg is the one like my problem leg. Uh,
From basketball
from
injuries?
basketball, yeah. So I sprained my ankle a lot of times, pulled off my hamstring a couple times. So when I used to play last year, I would always, so from last year, beginning, so when I was maybe 20 until last year,
Yeah.
right? So it's been like 5 years of
5
like
years. Yeah.
straight like knee pain on my
Oh.
left knee. I would even be doing a lot. I'd be like literally running or something and it would hurt. And then like
Yeah.
my hamstring too. And then like being an athlete growing up, like high school I played ball. I felt
Yeah.
like I couldn't enjoy myself. I couldn't do the things I love, basketball, hang out with my brothers,
Mhm.
play basketball, coach. I just love basketball. Right? So I
Yeah.
couldn't do the things I like doing. So this, after doing this for maybe 2 months now, 3 months, like I can honestly say like I could play basketball, my knees doesn't hurt. I could
Oh.
train for like 4 hours and my knees don't hurt.
Yeah.
And I always brag about it. Like I'm
That's
sure like
amazing.
yeah, Amber's here right now. My brother I think is here. My phone was just being weird, so I'm gonna stay inside.
Okay, no
I think
worries.
I think it was because I had no Wi-Fi.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So that was the end
Sorry.
of the mobility,
Yeah,
right? That
I
was
was
the
using
end of
data,
the
but
yeah.
yeah, the mobility that was basically it. I'll type it in the chat while we're talking or anything, but I'll send that exact workout that I do with the exact amount of reps and exact amount of sets. I usually do it after work or in the morning, um, just depending how I feel.
Yeah. It was really good. Can you tell us, Ron, how to support you and all the work that you're doing and all the projects you're doing?
Um, yeah, sure. Well, I am mostly training high school or mm, like I said, I was doing little kids. So if you have nephews or nieces or cousins that want to get into basketball and they want to learn skill work, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and anybody in the chat can answer. Do you know what the difference between a coach and a trainer is? Any
That's
guess?
a
Yeah.
okay. Oh, yo, I never ever thought about that, to be honest. Is
Right.
coach is
So
like more mentally?
close,
I was gonna say
close.
mentally. Yeah.
So with a coach, I'll keep it basketball just because that's what I do.
Yeah.
But with a coach, let's say you're a shooter, right? Let's say your specialty is you could shoot, but you can't really dribble. The coach will make sure that you can score and shoot your shots, but he won't make you, dribble the ball too much.
Mm,
Um, if you are somebody that can only dribble and you can't shoot, the coach will probably say go to the basket and don't shoot those threes. Like they'll never put you in a position where you will look bad, because for the team they have to play within your strengths, right? So everybody has their strengths, and there's a term or a quote that's like, you're only as strong as your weakest link, right? And the more you can hide that weak link, the stronger your team will be as a whole. Whereas my job, and this is why I don't get the kids or anybody actually to call me Coach Ron, because I'm not a coach. My job as a trainer, just like in the gym, is like in like a weight room or anything. If you tell the trainer, hey, like I have bad knees, like my knees are weak, what are you going to be working on, do you think? Probably your knees, right? Strengthening your knees, right?
Yeah.
Or like, I have bad posture. That's your weakness. We're going to work on that. So
Yeah.
same thing with basketball. I'm going to make sure that no matter if you're older or younger, you look bad when you're with me. Because anybody can make you look good. But a real trainer should be able to make you look bad, make your mistakes, and make your changes to whatever you need to change.
Interesting. Yeah. That's pretty lit.
So
Thanks,
that's the
Ron.
difference between a coach and a trainer. Yeah, but yeah, if you have a nephew, a niece, I think the youngest is Ronick still here? Yo, Ronick. What's the youngest that we do? 8 years old? Yeah. So Ronick's here right now, but he's on the other side. But yeah, we do.
Hi, Ronick.
7 is fine, but 8 is ideal.
Yeah. Erica says hi.
Alright, so what's up? Long time.
He says what up, long time.
I know,
but,
long time.
Yeah, so 8 would be the youngest, but if you're a 7-year-old, like for me, I love working with kids. Might surprise some people. I have patience, I'm not impatient. So I like working with kids. They're a lot of fun. It's almost like everything you teach little kids makes sense to them, even when at the moment they don't get it. Like when you start seeing it click for somebody that's 8, you teach them something and they do it. Like it's a good feeling,
Yeah.
A lot of the things that make me love basketball and stay within the community, even though I don't play as much, is the camaraderie. It's having that friendship that I don't have any friends from elementary school. I have very little friends from high school. Like, you're one of them.
Yeah. That's crazy. We were just talking about, it's been like 10 years.
10 years, So like my circle's small, but I can honestly say like my best friends I've been playing basketball with since I was like 10.
Yeah.
Like now we're not balling out, we're balling up. You get it. If you're young, that's why I use that term. But yeah.
That's funny.
A lot of the people that I grew up with in the basketball world, even if I used to face them, like one of them is my barber now. But like we never used to grow up like, yo, what's up? Like I used to hate that guy. But he's cutting hair. I went to him. His name is Mark, and he's like, it's been good ever since. Like he's been my barber for literally like 5 years.
That's right? So funny.
Yeah, that's how you can support me. You can listen to my podcast with Kayla. I don't know if I should have used that.
Yeah.
Sorry, with Cruz. But
who?
Yeah,
okay.
there's no censor. This is live. Damn. But we have a podcast, Apple, Spotify, Deezer. We also have a video podcast, so that's on YouTube. If you're really, really interested, we will be doing a merch drop really soon. So this is the first time anybody's hearing about it. We're hoping to have it ready by October. For those of you that didn't get a hat last time,
Kayla's like LMAO.
And then she drops the name again.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so we'll be doing like a drop. Cruz and I will be doing a drop. Miko, who's the newest guy on the podcast network, he'll also be doing a little bit of input with us. With CST, I want to create strong ties, build a community that everybody can feel safe around. I never even got to say it, but our mission statement is to feed the community through audio, visual, and sustainable mediums. Mm-hmm. So I'll let everybody dissect that, but hopefully, if you want to support, just watch my stuff. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to pay for anything. Just watch my stuff, comment on my stuff. It's a lot of fun. I like interacting with everybody. So.
Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Honestly, that stuff helps.
It helps. It does.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it does.
Yeah.
It does. I promise.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
Ron and I have our podcast
Yeah.
collab coming out
Yeah.
soon with
And that's
Speak Up Erica and Creating Strong Ties. So yeah,
gonna be
that one's
good.
about and our first episode.
Yeah, about some love life stuff, you know, some
Yeah.
relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Get juicy,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know? But yeah.
And Ron, I know you wanted to also do that. Was it fear challenge?
Oh yeah. Okay,
I don't
hold
know
on.
if you still wanted to do that.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just get my stand again.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me just get this. Can you still hear me, Erica?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know if you want to try it. You can
Yeah,
if
I
you
think I might try it out. We'll see. Oh shit! Thank you for. Oh, never mind.
Can you see can you see who's in here right now?
Yeah. You're looking for Miko?
Is Mark here? No, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Camacho.
Yeah, that's Amber's cousin. So Mark showed me
Yeah.
this. I think it's from Dark Knight, if I'm not mistaken. So the movie Dark Knight, Batman.
I think Edlin's gonna help film me.
I'm not pressuring you to
okay.
do this,
Yeah.
okay? You can do it if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you do it first.
So I wanted
Can you
to end.
explain what it is as well?
Yeah, so basically we're gonna be standing. We're gonna be standing here.
Yeah.
You can see me, right? And we're
Yeah,
just
I can
gonna
see
fall forward. You're gonna catch yourself, and you're gonna do a push-up. Let me put it down lower. So stand straight. You fall forward. You catch yourself, and you do a push-up. This could be really bad right now, to be honest. A little dusty here, but face
your fears challenge. Yeah.
Right? So I think there was like one night I linked up with like Miko, Jeff, James, and I made them all do this. And it wasn't anything serious. I was just like, yo, when you wake up in the morning, you could be like, what did you do last night? I faced my fear. I just, I did it.
Erica, you got this.
If you could do a push-up, you could do it. If you don't want to do it, again, don't feel pressure.
Okay, let's see. Well, we can test it together.
Kayla's out here being toxic because she hasn't even done this either, but she hasn't even known about it, so I can't blame her. Let me just clean this.
Kayla, if you want to, you can feel free to come on the live with us.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry,
somebody
Cruz.
come on the live and do this. Yo, Miko. Someone come on the live.
Feel free to come on the live with us and we'll do it all together.
Let me have a sip of water. So.
I got nervous.
As long as you could do a push-up, you could do it. It's just catching yourself. And are you on carpet right now?
Yeah.
Perfect. So if you fall, you're not gonna break your face.
Yeah, Edlin's here in front of me just in case. Can you
Okay.
imagine the next set? I'm like my whole face is
I
fucked up.
I know. Again, yo, Erica, don't feel like you have to do it, but I'll just do it
Okay.
so people see it. So, standing up straight. Hold on. If I fall now.
I think someone's requesting to join.
Okay.
Oh, Kayla! Cruz! Oh my god, this is awful. I'm so sorry. I keep saying.
Yeah.
Do
Holy.
it with you guys. I'm gonna do it with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Are we gonna take turns?
We could do it all together if you want.
Are we gonna do a countdown?
Yeah, you want to count down, Ron?
Yeah. Okay. So 5, 4. Let yourself fall, and then you're gonna catch. Like before you fall, your hands should be going out, so you can catch yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure that when you fall and you're here, you hit the floor, and then you absorb it, and then you come up.
Okay.
So hit the floor, down, up.
Oh, God. So on the way there is just like you're preparing it.
You're just falling, yeah.
Okay. All
Do
right.
you want me to do one first, or you just want to do it all together? Forget it.
Let's do it all together.
All right.
Okay. Okay, fuck it.
All right.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop.
Oh my God.
There you
That's
go.
actually terrifying.
You did it?
I think so.
Everybody
Yeah.
did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's not that hard. If you could do a push-up, it's actually easy. It's just literally, like, it's a mental thing.
Was I the only one who yelled?
I think so, yeah. But yeah, shout out Mark is back. So I want to just shout out Mark because Mark showed me that one time. We were like chilling, and this guy's like, "Yeah, this is what I do," and he just did it. I was tripping out. I was like, "What did he just do?" So then I did it.
Yeah.
I went home right away and I just started doing it.
Especially if you're like blem or something and you try to do that, it's pretty terrifying.
That's exactly why I started doing it because I was blind. You don't do that stuff if you're a regular person, you know? I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Erica.
No problem.
Bye, Cruz.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh,
But yeah.
sweet. Thanks so much, Ron. That was awesome. That was
No problem.
we
That was a lot of fun.
I'm honestly sweating from like the mobility routine that we are doing earlier, but that was also very thrilling to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to end it, you know?
Yeah.
What do you have next? You have what's her
Last
name again?
set.
Ajuki?
Yeah,
Nice,
Ajuki.
nice.
She's gonna be performing at 7:30 with Kulin. Kulin Hui Fulin, TB, and she has an opening DJ set by DJ Jamie Lee. So
Dang,
it's gonna be sick.
sounds like a sick lineup.
Yeah,
Ready.
it's gonna be sweet lineup.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you wanted that we have to do? Or
I think that's all I had. So I was like, yes, sir.
yeah, that's my cousin. What up, Paul? That's so gross. I don't call him Paul, but for the sake of IG Live, I'll call him Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Ron.
If anything, again, I'll send it to you the reps, and if you want to go work out, and if you want to make it into something, you can, or if I should just post it on this. But
Yeah.
it's very simple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate you
problem.
being here.
Um,
And
well,
if yeah.
For anybody that trains with me or doesn't train with me, the giveaway, you can win a free training session with me, right? So
Yes.
again, niece, nephew, cousin, or yourself, you want to work out, just join the giveaway. Why not?
Yeah. And you're also giving away Creating Strong Ties tote bag as well as part of the giveaway.
Exactly,
So all of that is there. We are doing this for a cause, for Rainbow Railroad. They help the LGBTQ plus community escape from violence and persecution from around the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, link is in the bio if you can donate, or you can also just enter the giveaway by like, comment, share.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you for
Sweet.
having me, and thank you for joining me and like doing the workout with me. It was a lot of fun.
Of course, yeah. It was
Yeah.
a challenge, but I think I need to do it more
Yeah.
often.
Everybody. Even
Yeah.
me, I need to do more of it. So it's good.
Yeah. Sweet.
Good job today.
Thank you,
Nice.
everyone
Good,
who's joining. Nice.
good work. Yeah. Energy, you know? All right.
Sweet. Good luck in your game.
Thank you. I'll try to be active. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. Bye.
Bye.